Well, hello. I've made it to Chateau LaRoche. It's a castle here just right outside Cincinnati, Ohio, the city limits. And I know absolutely nothing about this castle, but it looks really cool. Kind of looks like you've stepped foot in some part of Europe, but it's just right up this hill over here. And I guess we'll continue this way and just learn about it together. Let's go. Picture it, a young man named Harry Andrews returning after serving in World War I and buying an acre and a half of land in 1927 so a Sunday school class of young men might have a place to fish, camp, boat, and swim. The tents became badly decayed, so Harry Andrews told the boys that if they would fetch stones, he would build them a stone tent. He made 2 small rooms, which are now the bottom 2 towers facing the river. When the Depression hit, no one came for 3 years. Harry Andrews returned in 1929 and started the construction of his castle, known as Chateau LaRoche, aka Loveland Castle. You think this was his garage? If he died in 81, surely he had a vehicle. Little more than $12,000 has been spent on it. This includes the land, installing electricity, digging of the well, water pump, and oil furnace, and over 23,000 hours of hard labor. There was occasional help from visitors and friends who helped carry stones, brought milk cartons, even mixed mortar. He completed more than 99% of all the work by himself. All right, so a little bit about Harry Andrews, the builder of this castle. He served in World War I as a medic in Europe. While there, he contracted spinal meningitis and was declared dead. By the time he recovered, his fiancée had married someone else. He was devastated by this news that he remained in Europe after his deployment for some time, visiting many castles and fortresses. $5. That's cheap to do anything these days. $5 to the castle. It's small, but man, the grounds are very pretty. He remained unmarried for the rest of his life and poured all of his energy into building this medieval castle on the banks of the Little Miami River in Loveland, Ohio.
By the castle, with the second tier up. You got what? Those big pots under the pots.
That's it?
Yeah, let's go in.
Under the pots, there was like
All right.
squares, and then at the bottom it would go, there would be a hole going over
Oh,
the
okay.
next
Might have
one.
been, yeah, might have been the drainage.
$5 to get in. So this is Loveland, Ohio, right outside Cincinnati, about 30 minutes. Oh, look at the little gate. Is that not cute? That is so cute. Gardens. Not quite sure what the KOGT. Sure there'll be information inside what that means. Look at it. They fancy using pots around here. It's just a perfect size castle for a couple. Sir David Edward Hope, Noble Knight. So I asked the guy when I bought my $5 admission, he said the gentleman that started building this was in 1929. But that's cool. Unique little light. Is this a sitting area? Pots, pots, pots. Wow. There's 3 different videos about this place and the builder. We'll get to that later. But there's that KOGT again. KOGT. But I love it. Let's go in the front. 1930. At the door.
Hello.
Hi.
Have you been to the castle before?
No, this is my first time.
The castle was built by Mr. Harry Andrews. Here's some pictures of him on the fireplace. He was born in upstate New York, spoke and wrote 7 languages, and served in World War I. After the war, he attended the French school of Toulouse University, where he studied French and English medieval architecture. When he graduated, he returned to the United States and became the assistant principal of the Windsor Elementary School in Walnut Hills. In 1927, his classes formed the KOGT, or the Knights of the Golden Trail.
Knights of the Golden Trail.
He started building the castle. He worked on it for 51 and a half years until he passed away in 1981 at the age of 91.
Ooh.
On the outside of the castle is meant to look like a medieval Norman castle of the 10th century. And on the inside of the castle you have several examples of German architecture in this room, French architecture in the ballroom above us, and in the north wing is the Knight's Room, Chapel, and Armory. And out the front door and to the left are 3 short videos about the castle and the building.
Alright, thank you.
Thank you.
Harry Andrews of Loveland, Ohio. Andrews, a former editor, started the structure in 1929 and estimates he used close to 1 million rocks and bricks in its building. Visitors thronged from afar to view his handiwork. Chateau Harry Andrews, the builder, 1916. In the military, 1918.
Bobby, look at me. Susie.
Did you put your name down, Christy?
I did not. Wow. Did you hear the introduction? So here's a picture of Harry Andrews, the builder of the castle. 1980. He's sitting in this room. I guess it's his little kitchen, as we'll see. You can see the sink right here, and right beside the sink is an old fridge. Table and chairs.
The castle was built by Mr. Harry Andrews, who was born in upstate New York, spoke and wrote 7 languages, and served in World War I as a medic. After the war, he attended the French school at Toulouse University, where he learned even more about French and English castles. And when he graduated, he came back to the
And then
United
over
States
here,
and became
seems we have permission to go up this way. Narrow stone steps, circular fashion. Gosh, I feel like I'm in Europe. another room. It's got a little fireplace going. Don't like ceiling, huh? Looks like the knight's dining hall. Little seats. Got a balcony that's out here. Rapunzel, let's have your hair. Oh, look. The bathroom. This castle had a bathroom. There's a sink, a shower, and a toilet. The little seats. A spy hole. Oh wow. Man. It didn't say whether or not he married and had kids. Sir Harry Andrews, 1890 to 1981. Yeah, said he lived to be 91 years old. Wow, alright. Go up another, go to the third level. This feels so authentic. Well, it's locked, but we're at the top of the castle. Probably safe. Man. Kids' playground. Bows and arrows. That's cool. Go back down. Oh, and here we are. Actual armor. Look at that. Tin cans found in stone. That had to hurt. Here we go. Oh wow, did he bring souvenirs back from his journey? Fool's gold. Something from Italy, France. These windows. This is this chapel. Wow, a little bit of stained glass going on. Make it authentic chapel. Knights of the Golden Trail, KOGT. The 100th birthday with the opening, the north wing of the Chateau LaRoche, 1990. Look at that, Tahiti, Greece. Did he bring back, and everywhere he traveled, he brought back something? You got countries on here. Then you have, I don't know, looks like all countries or states. Stone Mountain, Georgia, Tennessee. Look at these chairs. Knights, knights, knights. Stained glass. Newspaper articles. A knight needs a castle. Oh, 91-year-old Harry Andrews of Loveland, Ohio, spent his adult life building a medieval castle. He constructed this Chateau LaRoche and reactivated knighthood in an attempt to help save America. Wow. Oh my. Reactivate knighthood indeed. There's swords. All the chairs in a circular fashion. Nice. Look at the door. Wow. The chapel and the knights. It's a little door. Narrow doorway. Let's see. All right.
I got a good one.
Dungeon. That is a good picture.
And watch out for the dangerously wild man in here.
If there's a... This was his personal residence. Why does one need a dungeon? I didn't hear no mention of wife and children.
Dangerous
Maybe
wild man right there.
thieves. Danger wild man. Oh, wow. He's not a man no more, is he?
No. Just a skeleton.
Oh, wow. Maybe this was a cellar turned dungeon. Wow. You want to walk the grounds before we leave? Maybe? Did you notice all the pots? They don't believe putting plants in the ground, or is that just something?
They grow better in pots.
Maybe it's easier for the gardener to do pots than in the ground. 11/20/1959. Loveland Frogman. Look at this. This is truly like something you see on TV where a lady's being courted and they walk through the gardens and chat to get to know each other. Dedicated to Adeline Carey. More pots. All right. And there you have it. Chateau LaRoche, which I'm going to go with, that's a French. He called his home.
Love Castle?
This is no. Chateau LaRoche.
I know, but what's it mean?
We're in Loveland, Ohio. Oh, look, you could see the river from up here. See it?
Oh, sweet.
I didn't even notice that. This will be a good photo spot.